Welcome to our virtual award ceremony of the Citizen Entrepreneurship Competition 2021. Welcome to all of you to the entire world. The Entrepreneurship Campus empowers social entrepreneurs, especially young people from around the world, to create a culture for entrepreneurship, to promote entrepreneurial education, and to engage in a more peaceful world. Right in the beginning, please mute all your videos, because otherwise it's very difficult for the others to hear me and the other speakers. My name is Dr. Joanna Richter, and I'm very delighted to moderate today's event. A huge number of participants submitted their innovative and social ideas and projects. We are very proud and very happy about that. They all champion and implement one or more of the 17 development goals. And as I just said, I have a very few announcements in the beginning before we actually start. Please mute all your microphone. Only if we ask you to speak, then of course you can stop the muting. And if you have any questions whatsoever, please use the chat so that we can read the question. Everybody else can also read it. And for your Zoom account, please use your name that you also used during the competition on our website so that we know who everybody is. Our competition was initiated by Stiftung Entrepreneurship based in Germany, the Goy Peace Foundation in Japan, and Digital Expert United. This program is also an activity within the framework of UNESCO's Education for Sustainable Development towards achieving the SDGs. And today we will award the winners of this year's competition. I'm so thrilled and I'm so excited. There have been great ideas, there have been wonderful projects, and it was not easy for our jury to select the winners from the finalists. Entrepreneurship offers the opportunity to work with unconventional ideas and perspectives in order to participate successfully in economic life, and also to break down established structures. That's what we are trying to do, and that's what I think we have achieved in the last year. And the founding father of this innovative and creative idea and creative form of entrepreneurship is Professor Faltin. He is one of the initiators of the Entrepreneurship Campus and also the big brain, let's say it like that, of this competition. Professor Faltin established the entrepreneurship department at Freie University in Berlin, and he conducted a series of workshops for the European Union. Also, he is a serial entrepreneur himself. One of them is the tea campaign. This is the most famous one, and it's the world's largest importer for Darjeeling leaf tea. Central to Faltin's teachings is that entrepreneurship today is available to everybody, not just for those who have capital and patents. I'm thrilled that he's with us today. Professor Faltin, the stage is yours.
Hi, a warm welcome to everybody. On behalf of the Entrepreneurship Foundation Berlin, I would like to congratulate all of you all over the world to successfully join the International Citizen Entrepreneurship Competition. You have done an important first step towards self-employment. You are no longer, like others, desperately waiting for someone to offer a job to you. You have done a courageous decision to try to create a job for yourself. You develop an idea how a business or a social project could look like. That's a very important step. But you will have to go further down the road. You have to check, is my idea good enough to put it into practice? Is my idea working out the way that I imagined it? That's what we call proof of concept. The better your idea, the more it is sophisticated, the more it is refined, the higher are your chances that you will succeed in real life. Hence, go on with your project. Continue working on your idea and how to turn it into a success. I call it your brainchild. It's a brainchild, and care for it. I'm sending my best wishes to all of you that your energy keeps flowing on. So what is the next step? It is really about going on working for your brainchild. Let your brainchild grow. Let it become successful. Fight for it. Fight for it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Faltin. Thank you so, so much. And I am sure that all of you who have already been engaged in the last couple of months by posting their ideas, by changing them, by refining them, I'm sure that all of you will also continue to work on their ideas to make them not only work for yourself, but also, of course, to turn the world into a better place. And this is all why we are all here. And this is what we are all working on together. I'm now coming to the first juror statement by Pamela Peeters. She's the founder of the Institute for a Sustainable Planet and an award-winning environmental economist. She's also a sustainability strategist, and she develops educational programs for youth with her so-called Eco Hero program. This program is now established in more than 10 countries. So it's a great honor for us to have you here and to listen to your words. Pamela, please.
Well, thank you very much for inviting me to be again participating with this award ceremony, as last year I was also a judge, to be able to give my comments and my honest opinions about amazing initiatives. And thank you to everybody here present today, to all the distinguished members of the teams who put this together, and all of you laureates and candidates who exactly are now having to bring their brainchild into the real world. 1 year since we all said goodbye last, and a lot of things happened for the planet. If we just think of COP26 or the IUCN, the International Union for the Conservation of Nature Summit in Marseille, the whole world agreed that sustainability is the path forward. So we all have to embrace, therefore, a different relationship with planet Earth, also called Mother Earth. So I wanted to continue to call for taking a closer, I would say, look into how you can craft that relationship. One of my favorite new disciplines is biomimicry. It's a very important gift by Mother Earth for humanity. And do some research and see how you can apply that in all of your programs. As an environmental economist, expertise in sustainable development, I can look back at a career of 25 years. And in 25 years, the world has changed quite a bit, but my love and dedication for the planet has only grown and expanded. Because once you start to have a closer relationship with our planet, amazing things happen. So just as a little anecdote, I can give you a little story that I encountered 2 days ago. And I was sitting next to the 4 crew members of the first civilian flight into space. I think it is called Inspiration 4. And since those were civilians and not scientists who went into space, I said, let's ask them how they felt about Mother Earth when looking at her out of space. And every single testimonial was emotional. They rediscovered the planet. And I see that when you want to contribute to a happy planet, you're in for a happy life as well. And so to all the candidates, listen closer and also maybe embrace some of the principles applied by Mother Earth. And definitely keep in mind that Mother Earth wastes nothing. Everything has a purpose and everything is used. And if you include that in the foundation of your inspiration, I think your baby will be running very, very fast. I'm just going to go and highlight a couple of projects that I thought really already embraced what I am talking about. Nature recycling and durability. Burundi. I had the pleasure of being in Burundi myself in the 90s, and discovered also the great tea, mentioning tea, that they create. I love the thoughtfulness of the project, and I've never seen a mushroom like that, the way you showed on the photograph, and I can't wait to have a bite of it. Vision Renewables, India. I love the research that you did about human and animal waste, sewage waste, because the contamination of water bodies and oceans is indeed a serious problem. Therefore, an opportunity. Keep working on that program. The thermal floater. I was in India myself on 2 different occasions, once for biomass studies and another for environmental technologies, a state mission by the then Prince of Belgium, the current king. And I can only applaud. India has great potential. Please continue. I can't believe you're only 16. I can't. It's amazing what you've done. And then developing communities. I love the idea to help communities through education. And that was the United States. I think there is a lot of opportunity in education because the whole world needs to assemble through that. And I thank you for looking into that program. And then also BioV, ladies from Canada, you are a dream team. And I only expect amazing things. Thank you from Lady Bulus from Nigeria, Tanzania, Frank. And then of course, Nigeria, the sustainable agriculture production, Uza Kira Samuel from Rwanda, and then Fresco by Brilliant, and then another program from Cameroon, Berry Nut. All of you, I listened, I read, I saw your videos, and I believe that you have the baby in your arms, in your brains, in your hearts, very important, and go and make that happen and contribute, all of you, with happiness to a sustainable planet. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Pamela. This was really interesting also to have an overview over those fantastic different ideas and to see in which directions they actually work and how they try for themselves to make the world a better place. And we can also learn a lot from you because, as you already said, you've had so much experience yourself. So for us, it is a great thing that you are with us and that we learn so much together from all those ideas. So we will now look at the videos from the first category, and the category is, let me have a short look, all the youth ideas. Let's have a look at the youth ideas. We will watch the videos of the winners, and yeah, there we go. 3, 2, 1, and there we go.
My name is Frank Masinde. I am one of the contestants in Entrepreneurship Campus, Best Idea of 2021 in the UC category. My idea is based on biofertilizer for improved agriculture. So why biofertilizer in this century? This is because biofertilizer retain high fertility compared to chemical fertilizers. So in order to evaluate this and come up with this idea, I set up my 2 field trials, where the first field I used the biofertilizers to grow the vegetables, and the another one I used the chemical fertilizer to grow the vegetables. The first field, as you can see, this is the field which I grow by using biofertilizers. As you can see, the vegetables were grown better compared to those I use the chemical fertilizers. And after I grown this, I take the soil and made the analysis, and I found the soil were fertility compared to those I use the chemical fertilizers. That's why I come up with the idea of using biofertilizers to improve agriculture. So this revolution, if it can take place, we can replace those chemical fertilizers by using the biofertilizers, which are safe and good for the consumers. Thank you.
Hello. We present before you our product BioV and a strategy to save First Nation Northern Ontario communities from carcinogenic herbicides. On the northern Ontario forest reside the indigenous community of Sagamok and Shinnebeck. For a decade, they have been faced with the issue of aerial spraying of Roundup, a herbicide with glyphosate as its active ingredient. The spraying of the pesticide is driven by commercial and political interests, and it cannot be stopped. Therefore, we propose a product that is in line with the indigenous philosophy of motherland, something created by the mother, going back to the mother.
One alternative to the controversial and cytotoxic glyphosate is vinegar, a natural herbicide derived from corn that is very effective and has low toxicity to waterways. However, vinegar is not widely used due to its potent smell. Our solution is BioV. BioV incorporates vinegar into the pre-existing nanotechnology found in cosmetics used to deliver other organics such as hyaluronic acid to the skin. Our BioV product is part of a two-phase strategic solution to implement biocompatible technology and also education on limiting the use of harmful herbicides on our lands, as well as the safety of these types of nanoparticles.
BioV aims to first save the Northern Ontario Indigenous communities, then the world.
Together we will
Make a difference
in the world.
Hi, my name is Ladi Bulus. I am the founder and managing director of Ladi Morals Ventures. Agriculture accounts for more than 25% of gross domestic product in some developing countries. The question here is, why hasn't this investment translated into stronger economies and better livelihood? I want to see how we can reduce food insecurity and also improve nutrition. And this can only be done through the production of these agricultural food products without the use of agrochemicals, talking about synthetic fertilizers and pesticides, because they are detrimental to human health. Once we are able to produce this high quality and nutritious food, the least we will have will go a long way in reducing hunger and poverty. We plan on running efficient and automatic processes so as to make sure that the cost of production is as low as possible. My team and I have more than 4 years experience in agricultural production and are well positioned to bringing this idea into reality. Our vision is to produce nutritious food for all, while respecting the health of our planet and the right to prosperity of the future generation. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Those are the winners of the Youth Idea Competition. And first of all, before I'm going to invite one of the winners for a short interview, I would like to tell you that we shortened the videos for the ceremony, but all of your videos will be in full length available on our website. So just that you know, we know that we shortened your videos just for the matter of this competition, of this ceremony. And I would like to speak now to Lynn, who won the grand prize. Lynn, are you here with us? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, perfect, Lynn. Yeah, welcome. Welcome to this ceremony and congratulations. You won the big prize. You won the first prize. Congratulations to everybody. Yeah, and first of all, my only question is, what is the next step? What are you going to do now? I mean, this is a great achievement. You won the idea competition for youth. What's the next step?
I'm currently in a volunteer opportunity called ENGI, English program, where they teach Ukrainian students in English and literature. So I'm participating in it since it could be a good step for me to learn more about education and stuff, so I can apply them later when I decided to start my own schools.
And what you already like described your idea pretty well, but in one sentence, which problem do you want to solve in the world?
Education inequality.
Okay, that's very good answer. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure, and thank you so much for submitting your idea here. And I'm sure we will be hearing from you in the near future. And I wish you all the best and good luck from the entire team. Thank you so much. Woo! Now I would like to warmly welcome Kerstin Fenner. He is our partner and he's the founder and CEO of Digital Experts United. He's a very strong and committed partner, specifically on the IT front. So please, Kerstin, the stage is yours.
Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. I'm very, very happy to be here today. We've been closely looking over the competition for the whole year. I've been providing the platform together with my team. And I would like to take the opportunity to look into some stats with you together from this year. Let me just share my screen. So let me just see. I hope you can see my screen. Looks like it, very good. So all in all, in the competition 2021, we had 4,800 new users and learning a lot of lessons, over 11,000 lessons over the model. We have a total of 56,000, almost 67,000 users in the world by now over the past years. And we have entries submitted by contestants between the age of 13 and 70. And we had over 220 ideas nominated, 85 ideas nominated for the adult competition, 50 projects nominated for the youth competition, which will come next in the ceremony, 29 projects in the adult competition, and 1,580 total ideas saved in the idea database. So that is a really, really good number. We had a total of 31,000 votes this year on all the projects, 1,970 comments with people helping each other within the ideas and projects during the competition. I will publish, we will publish all the numbers later on in the blog. So I don't want to bore you with too many numbers. Let's just get over some more interesting specifics. We had the top 5 SDGs selected by the contestants, which is the decent work and economic growth. One big one was good health and well-being. The one with most entries was no poverty, and industry, innovation, and infrastructure. And the least selected SDG was the SDG number 14 with only 17 entries, life below water. So we need to buckle up there next year, I think. So all in all, we had 590,000 page views and 141,000 visitors this year, which means a lot of people have been working on and looking into your ideas and projects. And the top 10 countries of visitors are India, Nigeria, United States, China, the Philippines, Kenya, South Africa, the UK, Indonesia, and Pakistan. So that's from the sides of the stats a little bit. And now I would like to hand back to Johanna for the youth projects and the finalists and the winners there.
Yes, thank you very much, Kerstin, also for all the numbers. It's quite astonishing how many people participated, but also how many people from all over the world were actually engaged. So it means that entrepreneurship is not only a topic for the West or the South or the North, it is actually for everybody, and everybody can find something to create, like something out of something in order to make something better. And we are very happy about that, also like that there's such a huge number of diversity, and we hope that this will continue to grow even more. So now I'm delighted to announce the winners with our small video. We are going to the category Youth Projects, and the videos are going to show us who won. 3, 2, 1, and there we go.
House of Udyog would like to take you through its journey of sustainability and endorsing the Make in India initiative. Our recycled fabric is made from collected and sorted knitting clips, and since spinning alone of these does not regenerate fiber, so regenerated polyester fiber made from recycled PET bottles is added for the spinning process without adding chemicals. We stitch a garment with personal care, keeping proportion in mind. Finishing details are looked into by a small team of artisans and tailors. We hand stitch with crafting care small details onto your garment. Our winter hoodies with print and hand crafting are comfort and warmth for the conscious buyer of today. 100% recycled material minimizes our carbon footprint for a sustainable business. A sustainable choice speaks volumes about your confidence.
Non-social organization Just Look Up is demonstrative of the just positive impacts on public interest in terms of personal growth, job orientation, social justice promotion, volunteerism, climate and cultural preservation. Our 3 key initiatives are international challenges and exhibitions helping youngsters inspire and be inspired, Milk Camp amplifies youth actions, and Look Up model promoting co-creation. To help youngsters gain understanding, appreciation of equality, and take actions on climate change, state education, and gender issues. International challenges and exhibitions allow youngsters to express their initiatives and viewpoints through digital media, visual art, and environmental-friendly materials. The second initiative is Milk Camp, through which we aim to address the education disparity and the lack of development opportunities and knowledge about regional and global issues. Look Up model is an empowering and co-creating initiative for ASEAN youngsters to find their true companions and reach specific goals through a smaller scale. Each initiative has their own mission, yet the principal target of our organization is towards promoting sustainable and inclusive education, creating a supportive environment for youngsters in their self-discovery journey. Hence, we hope that on our next journey, we can be accompanied by Entrepreneurship Campus, a global platform that helps empower social entrepreneurs to create innovative answers to global challenges and a more inclusive and sustainable world.
Okay, thank you so much. So those are the winners. Congratulations to everybody. But of course, even if you have not been amongst the 1, 2, 3 winners, you are all a winner because you were all finalists. So a big clapping hands for everybody, not only for the 3 winners. And I think, or I hope that NOK, oh, this is difficult for me to pronounce, NOK organization that we just saw is online here. Are you here? Can you hear me? I hope so. Are you here? NOK organization, we just watched a fantastic small video from you. Okay, if you're not here, maybe Arush Khanna are you here, Arush? The third prize winner, are you here? Yes, I can see you. So yeah, I would like you can, yes, perfect. I would like to just ask you a short question. First of all, how did you perceive the competition? What did you take during the competition, like from the competition for you, for your project? And what is the next?
From the competition, I took like the goals of no poverty and all and added them into my project. My project was basically just being a year old. So like the competition helped me see other people, and I incorporated ideas around me in the competition, which other people have used in my project.
Okay, thank you. And what is the next step for you?
My next step is to expand outside India. Right now, I have a small manpower and I would like to expand and eventually start in Asia and then go into Europe.
That's a great plan. I mean, we have like a great group also here today from people watching you all over the world. So if, of course, you all have guidance or ideas or support for our winners, please let us know, write something in the chat, and then we can like try to connect ourselves in order to enhance our projects all together. Thank you so much. And again, congratulations to you. Great project. And I just want to ask again if your organization, if they are here.
Yes, we are here. Hello.
Perfect. Now, okay, perfect. I didn't see you before. Just a short question. It was such a nice short film to see from you. I would like to know also what have you learned during the competition, and which tools will you use that you have learned from the competition in the future, in the near future or in the long future?
Yeah, thank you so much. So thank you for your question again, and thank you for giving us such a honorable prize. Yes, and we have learned so much in the preparation for this competition. Especially, we are grateful to have your course. Yes, our members has taken your course, and we have shared our knowledge together. Yeah, and I think those will be perfect for us to prepare and continue our 3 key initiatives in the future. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. And I'm sure we will be hearing from you in the near future. I'm very sure about that.
Thank you.
So now we are coming to our second juror statement by Kerstin Forsberg. She's the founder and director of Planet Oceano. I hope I spelled that correctly. Please correct me later. This is an organization empowering coastal communities in marine conservation. She's a social entrepreneur and biologist with 10 years of experience. And she's the top 30 under 30 social entrepreneur by Forbes and is one of the 10 leading entrepreneurs in Latin America by Univision. The list was actually quite long. So she has won many awards, many prizes. And yeah, it is, again, a very big honor for me to have you here, also to listen to your advice and to listen to your words. Please, the stage is yours.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It is an honor for me, actually, to be here. And I'm completely inspired by all the videos and all the stories that I've been hearing today. It's an honor to be with you today. I think we all recognize the fact that our world has a continuous set of challenges, right? That we're always facing these different challenges. Likewise, I'd really like to highlight, and especially from this event, you can see how there's also a growing amount of innovation, of interest in collaboration and building this community that can lead to change. So for me, this is extremely inspiring. I'd like to tell you a bit about myself. As you mentioned, I'm a biologist. I started working and I founded Planet Oceano when I was 22 years old. I studied biology, went out of the university, and directly started working with local fishing communities. And as a biologist, I started researching But what was clear to me from the very beginning was the need to not just involve research, but work with communities, work in education, work to develop sustainable businesses, and have this comprehensive approach. When I started, I was just working in a small fishing community, and my dream was to work in that fishing community. Really quickly, it began clear that what I needed to do was scale to a national level. And as my work has been growing, we've been scaling to a global level as well. So one of the suggestions that I would like to give to the entrepreneurs today is don't feel afraid to reach out. Don't feel afraid to make your dreams grow as much as they can. Of course, the entrepreneurship pathway is extremely challenging. It is not easy, but I think that it's extremely rewarding and fulfilling. And as we move forward, I just want to highlight how this contest in particular is really showcasing how leadership and entrepreneurship can really create benefits for people, for the planet, not just by recognition, but also by capacity building. And just to finish off with my short speech today, I think I have two main takeaways. First is we're recognizing how we have impacts in these different fields. But as we know, the Sustainable Development Goals, for example, are closely connected. So if we're impacting, for example, education, we'll be able to impact gender equality. If we're impacting the environment, we'll be able to impact poverty reduction. So just think as you move forward of how you're impacting this broad set of Sustainable Development Goals, how you can actually scale as well, and don't feel afraid to dream big. So I want to congratulate you all, not just the award winners, but the finalists and all the participants. I want to thank you for your work, and I want to encourage you to continue your pathway for the benefit of the whole planet. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Kerstin. And I think a big takeaway also for me is never stop dreaming big, because if you don't dream big, then you will not achieve something big. So always dream big. And there's a saying, I think, that says, even if you want to reach the moon and you miss it, then at least you are ending in the stars, which is also not bad. So dream big, do big things, and change the world to a better place. Thank you, Kerstin, so much for your input. So now I would like to have another input from Patrick Petit. He is also our partner in crime during this entire competition. Patrick has been with us since the beginning from the Gold Peace Foundation. He has been leading more than 30 programs, environmental programs, humanistic programs all over the world. He is a startup advisor, and I'm very thrilled that you're with us, and thank you for being with us on this road since the beginning, since day one. If Patrick wouldn't be here, this entire competition would not be here. Patrick, it's on you.
Thank you very much, Johanna, for your nice words. It's a great pleasure to be here and attend the award ceremony 2021. As Johanna said, I represent the Gold Peace Foundation, which is one of the 3 partners of this competition. And I would like to extend my heartfelt greetings to all of you, to all participants, to all users, and extend my also congratulations to all finalists and winners and prospective winners. And I remember quite well, you know, when this competition got launched, and it got launched in 2013 at the UNESCO headquarters in Paris, when UNESCO held its youth forum at UNESCO headquarters. It is there where Professor Faltin, who is the initiator of this entire program, he presented the competition and announced it launching in front of hundreds of delegates, of youth delegates of all UNESCO member states. So this was a very exciting momentum. And then we started the competition in 2014. And at the beginning, it was limited to young people. But then Professor Faltin, you know, decided, and very wisely, to extend it to the whole planet and to all ages. So entrepreneurship for all ages. So we created another category, which was the adult category. And it is my great pleasure today to introduce you the adult best ideas category. And this year we have among the finalists, they're coming mostly from African countries like Cameroon, Kenya, Malawi, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Tanzania, Uganda, and one country of Eastern Asia, the Philippines. So these are the countries where this year's finalists in the Adult Best Ideas category are coming from. And these best ideas among the finalists in the adult category for best ideas feature planned startup and conceived initiatives. And they are addressing diverse challenges, like for instance, the closing the digital divide gap in rural areas, or nature preservation and reforestation management, the creation of an app rewarding and acknowledging people who are doing volunteer work in inciting people to do good deeds for society on a voluntary basis, but also women empowerment by enabling women and girls to achieve financial autonomy, and strengthening the local economy by providing food products in its home country instead of relying on foreign import, and the promotion of efficient, affordable, and intelligent farming throughout the year, and therewith tackling hunger and poverty, creating decent jobs and economic sustainability. And last but not least, also providing access to vocational and technical training and education for underprivileged youth living in urban slums. So you see there is such a diversity of fantastic initiatives and ideas presented, which are meeting many of the Sustainable Development Goals. So now we are excited to hear from Johanna to let us know about the winners of this Adult Best Idea category. Yes, exciting. Back to you, Johanna.
I will not be the one telling you, but this is the video that will actually show us who won it. And I'm also excited. I know it myself, but you will all know it in a few seconds. So the video will be shown in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and there we go.
"10 years of brutal rebel war. In my country, Sierra Leone, the young youths are psychologically going through the pandemic of poverty. Poverty has stopped most of these young boys and girls not to be completed their education and achieve university level for them to get decent job. I want to focus of using the tool of sustainability goals from 1 to 16 to achieve my idea. So I am looking out for a sustainable financial strength to achieve these young youths, to cleanse them out from this mental problem and enroll them into a quality education which involves entrepreneurship skills training, and also help the communities where these youths are coming from to achieve families that are in agriculture, families that are on business, to empower them and strengthen them. I thank you all.
My name is Edita Tairo, Tanzanian by nationality. Ufundi Mall, craftsmanship skills, service provision mall. Ufundi is a Swahili word meaning craftsmanship. My idea focuses on establishing a common platform for all services related to vocational skills and craftsmanship to be provided at one-stop center. It aims at collaborating with all vocational centers, graduates, and stakeholders to recruit youth in a formal platform rather than leaving them jobless even after the skills acquired, since Tanzania hasn't yet given the technical or vocational skills the priority needed, even in its focus towards industrialization. I believe my idea will change this thinking completely by making youth realize there is a lot of opportunities in vocational skills, and it does not only offer employment in form of being recruited but also offers employment. I believe that one day my idea will spread across other countries, and together we make a world a better place. Thank you very much.
Volunteerism is essential in the progress of any society. Without volunteers, it would be difficult for society to solve many of its problems. Through the good and willing heart of youth volunteers the world over, hope for a better future is constantly renewed and asserted. Hello again, Entrepreneurship Campus. This is Arnold Labuz from the Philippines. And this is my new idea, Annie, changing the world one act at a time. ANNI, which stands for Actions Network Initiative, is an online volunteerism application that targets the youth sector. ANNI, which means harvest in the Filipino language, not only aspires to actively partner with the youth in bringing about a certain social good, but also aims to reward their participation and goodwill through incentives and service credits. ANNI is innovative for two reasons. First, prospective users see their progress through individual digital trees that grow and bear fruit on the up. Second, prospective users earn service credits for turning in good work on the platform. This incentivization optimizes the volunteer experience through positive reinforcement. If ANNI, or Actions Network Initiative, takes off, its social impact will be on engaging the youth and bringing them closer to the wonderful and fulfilling world of volunteerism. With this, changing the world one act at a time becomes not only a possibility, but a reality that transforms. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Fred Asega. I have come up with an idea to address food shortage, poverty, and poor levels of education due to lack of money for school fees. I'm going to address these problems by use of mixed organic farming, which will be carried throughout Uganda. If you move from one part of the country to another, you'll find that there are many plots of land which are lying idle throughout the year. So my idea will use these idle plots of land, the wastage plots of land, to supply products and services like from household items to machinery, as well as money for school fees free of charge to the landowners. The idea, my vision of the idea is to create more than 6,000 jobs in the first year of implementation. And I will do this in partnership with government, non-governmental and other developmental agencies. This method will apply anywhere in the world where there is land for agriculture. I thank Citizen Entrepreneurship Competition for all the opportunity they have given, and I really welcome your support. I thank you for the support, and I welcome your support in future. Thank you for listening to me.
Yeah, those are the winners of the category Adult Ideas. Congratulations to everybody. A big clapping hands. Woohoo! Well done. And I would like to speak with Arnold Labuz. Are you here? Can you hear me? Then please, perfect.
Hello, greetings from
yeah.
the Philippines.
Yes, perfect. I'm great that you're here, and I would like to know you are the one who was founding the ANNI, the AI and NI network, and I would like to know what your first step is going to be.
Well, the idea is still in conceptual stage, so the first step would be to consolidate more research and reports to make sure that if ANNI or Actions Network Initiative is to take off, it will be on solid ground. So again, it is an idea on a conceptual stage, and there are so many things to still work on, and I am still in the process of doing additional research to make sure that the plan is going to be okay.
And you are a serial founder because we learned that last year you also participated in this competition. And last year you won also the first prize with your project. Yeah, can you please tell me a little bit more what happened to that? Did this grow? Where does it stand now? The project from last
I've
year.
already talked with several people with regard to the socialist. That was my idea from the past year, but I am still in the process also of doing additional research. I'm currently burdened with so many work. I am a teacher, so I cannot really delegate enough time, but during my spare time, I make sure that I read something to further my idea, the socialist. And now that I have won this year's competition once again, I have 2 babies to develop, and I hopefully when the pandemic wanes and when I get to meet all the people that I will be involving in the projects, then I can report back to the Entrepreneurship Campus of what has happened to the socialists from last year and for this year's Actions Network initiative. Thank you very much.
Yes, we're very interested in that, and you are actually a born winner. I mean, the second time you win the first prize, this is really quite something to clap our hands for. We're very delighted about that. And of course, we hope to hear soon from you in the future. And also to all the other participants here, if you have any ideas, any input for all the winners here, please share this with us on our chat, that we can all learn from the multiple ideas we have in the entire world, because the entire world is basically watching us right now. And I would like
Thank you.
Thank you too. I would like to invite now Fred, who also won the first prize. Fred, are you here? Yes, I can see you. Fred, quite impressive video and quite impressive things that you want to achieve. So many jobs. So what is the first thing that you want to do? I mean, you're really on a mission there.
Thank you very much, Johanna, for having me and for the entire team of the Citizen Entrepreneurship 2021. To go straight to the question. Indeed, the first thing is for me to translate this idea by registering it in Uganda such that it becomes legally recognized. And thereafter, I have to engage government agencies, development agencies, and non-governmental agencies, and also to bring more people on board, because I have been working on this idea alone, nobody involved besides me. So it's the time I'm going to bring people on board to work on the idea together with me, to put up more, actually to bring more input, but the idea is me and I will translate it to other people.
Thank you so much. And yeah, thank you also to sharing your idea with us, and I hope you will be succeeding, because creating jobs for other people is also one big thing that we all need, and one development goal that we all try to achieve. So thank you so much. And now I would like to welcome a person you might know her, all of you, because her name is Vjollca, Shehu, and she is, I would describe her like that. She's the soul and the heart of the competition. She's a journalist herself, and she dedicates so much time for this competition. She answers to all of your questions. She replies to everybody. She tries to really keep the competition going. And if she wouldn't be here, we will all not be here. So I'm very delighted, Vjollca, that you're with us. And we would like to hear a few words from you. Yes, please, a warm welcome to you.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Johanna, so much for your kind words. And I would like to say I'm not the soul and the heart. The soul and the heart of the competition are all these talented people that join every year with their great ideas and projects. And I'm so humbled to read all of them and to go to their development stages, and also help them when they have questions or want to know more. And I would also invite all these people, and maybe those who will come in the future, to take a great advantage of the campus that we already have, because it's a place where they can search for guidance and also experience, because many times I receive questions from people that say, I have this idea, but I've seen someone else is doing the same thing here. And the best advice that I can give to that person is go find that person and contact him or her and ask for questions, ask for their experience, because it's not always the best thing to be the first to start something. You can be the second, and especially when you are in a risky path, it's always the best thing to have someone to lead the way. So this is the first thing that I would like to say to all the contestants that we have here. Even though this competition has ended for this year, they can continue keep contact with each other and see what has happened before or who is coming new maybe in the future. And also I would like to focus now to the group of adult contestants from the best projects. We have here people mostly from Africa, and one person from Sri Lanka, South Asia. We have people from Tanzania, Kenya, Chad, Cameroon, Ghana, Sri Lanka, Botswana, Nigeria, and Angola. And most of them, I can say, are men. Only 2 ladies are in this group, but the men, we can say that they also are working hard to empower women and to make them like important actors in economic development, especially in poor communities. So I can give you now the word to you to continue with the presentation of the finalists and also the winners.
Yeah, let's see who won. Who are the first 3 winners of this competition, of this part? Adult projects, please. Let's have a look at the video.
Welcome to Instantly Organic Aquaponics Botswana. Aquaponics can provide good quality food diversity, protein and greens for rural and urban areas. In addition to food production, aquaponics can play a critical role in environmental well-being. Most aquaponic foods are considered healthy since they are naturally produced organic material. Aquaponics is the concurrent production of fish and vegetable crops. These wastes and effluents act as a natural nutrient source to support crop production in the hydroponic culture, all implemented in a sustainable circulating method. In this process, plants clean the water by taking up most nutrients, ammonium, nitrate, phosphate, and trace elements, thus promoting fish well-being and growth. We will source our fingerlings locally in the southeast district of the country from established vendors. We will also build the system using materials found locally within Botswana's borders. The system will have 4 separate compartments for smaller to larger fish to avoid loss of stock due to larger fish eating the small. Bye!
My name is Johannes Tualakjang, and I am glad to be selected among the finalists to pitch my project idea. My project, Peaks for Peace and Resilience, aims to support concerted efforts put in place by the government and development partners towards countering youth radicalization in conflict situations and to mitigate the impact of COVID-19. The project will empower youth to become a source of protection and psychosocial support that they themselves can nurture peace and stability in their communities. In terms of impact, the project will enhance recovery and resilience to extreme violence. The project will increase youth and community resilience to crisis. It will promote early recovery and rapid retention to sustainable development pathways. Through such engagement, the project will transform the communities and families into self-sustaining and self-governing entities. With such an initiative, the youth and community groups will grow matured early enough and begin to function effectively to support each other and their members into different livelihood initiatives, thus ensuring the sustainability of our action. Once more, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, and we look forward to a fruitful decision. Thank you.
I am Ted Francis Ye, founder and director of Goodness and Mercy Missions, Cameroon. Goodness and Mercy Missions was founded in 2007 to help the rural poor, providing tools and means to the underprivileged for a sustainable livelihood. Goodness and Mercy Missions was founded to remedy this situation, to help rural women to be able to make independent financial decisions, have independence and leadership in their own destinies. We tried table banking, it worked, and we stuck to it. What is table banking? Table banking is a group funding strategy in which members serve once per month and the money is immediately borrowed by the members. Table banking is owned by the group. Very important thing. It has the following features. It is owned by the group. The group set rules and regulations for lending and repayment. Members pay interest on the loan, which will contribute to higher availability of capital to the group. We look forward to empowering more than 300 rural women in 2022. I look forward to the day rural women in Cameroon are famous for making independent financial decisions. A day children like me no longer suffer because their mothers are trapped in financial difficulties. Thank you.
Yeah, those are the winners in the adult projects category. Congratulations to all of you, but of course also congratulations to all these finalists. Well done. I would like to ask Tay, like what the person you just saw in the video on stage, because I think he's online with us. Yes, I can see you. Quite impressive. And table banking is quite something that is probably something that is going to solve parts of the problems that we have concerning financial difficulties. Can you explain us a little bit more what the good aspects of table banking are and how many people are already involved in your project?
Yes, Joanna, can you hear me very well?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, table banking is a group. Yeah, it's a group funding strategy. One unique thing about table banking is that fund is owned by the group, and the group set rules and regulations on how it is done. And it is an easy way for group members to have source of funding for their individual projects. This is guiding against unscrupulous methods of money lending, which becomes a burden to the women and the people using table banking rather than a source of economic relief. It is an exciting project because we have tested it and then it's benefiting a lot of women, and we continue to train more women groups in rural areas in hands-on business training and engaging them in table banking. And it's easy to replicate. It is easy to start it with as little as, and then when we get a grant from somewhere, we just come to add up to the capital in the fund that the women have.
Maybe this form of banking can also be, as you just said, adapted in other countries and in other regions. So it could like be also a tool for other people to fight poverty.
Yes, because it's successful here in Cameroon, it's very successful in Kenya. There is an organization in Kenya, Joyful Women. You can look that up. They are doing table banking. It's helping a lot of women there. In other countries like Nigeria, they do table banking. And locally here, we have a local language for it. We call it Njangi. So people are familiar with it, and it's very easy to do it.
It's great also to see all of you really fighting for women's rights and fighting also for women's independence, because I'm completely with you, because I think that this is actually the way to go, and this is what our future should look like. So thank you so much, Tay. It's an honor that you won this prize. We're very delighted to hear that, and I hope we will hear very soon from you again.
This is very important because yes.
Yeah, you can finish your sentence. I didn't want to interrupt you.
Yeah, I'm saying that women empowerment or economic empowerment is very important, because I suffered trying to get a good education simply because my mother was unable to make independent financial decisions. Mm-hmm. And then the women we empower, then they help the children have access to a hassle-free education. So it is a practical approach where women are empowered. The community is like a whole community. Mm-hmm. There's something lacking in the community if women are not empowered.
Great, thank you so much. And I wish you all the best for your future endeavors. And now I would like to speak to the second prize winner, Harshi. I think he's also online with us. Can you please come on stage?
Hi.
There you are. Perfect. Yeah, can you please tell me, I mean, that was quite an impressive video that we just saw. What is the main goal that you want to achieve? Which problem do you want to solve?
Actually, the main goal is to react to the climate change that is happening, because global warming is happening and the world is having so many issues because of that. And fashion has become the second largest earth polluter. So it's that's I'm really interested in fashion. So, but when I realized that fashion is making so much of pollution, I felt like I should do something to reduce it. And while we do that, I felt like we are responsible as people for destroying the Mother Earth, being fashionistas. And in order to give it back, that's why we implemented Life on Land, planting trees by every sale that we make. So those are the two main things. And we also got the other SDG of quality education, where we can actually support school children who are having financial difficulties, because in Sri Lanka, it's a serious issue. So that's how we got into that. And these are the main three SDGs that we are trying to achieve.
Thank you so much. It's also very powerful, very important work. Thank you for hanging on in there. And I'm sure we will be hearing from you and from your projects, and also see your videos in the near future. Thank you so much. So congratulations. So this is the winners from all the categories, but we still have to announce one more category, which is the People's Choice Award. So I have the opportunity now to show you a video of the 3 winners of the last category of the competition this year, 2021, the People's Choice Awards. Let's have a look.
Greetings everyone. This is Persh here to introduce you to my prototype, the thermal floater. It consists of structurally stable casing attached to a pair of floating tubes to float on water. The light rays from the sun get diverged and concentrated at the Peltier modules for generating electricity in an array of similar modules. Among various energy sources, the need for green and clean energy is inevitable given the increasing level of greenhouse gas emissions and depleting conventional resources such as coal and oil. The use of renewable energy technologies helps decrease greenhouse gas emissions and all other pollutants that they put in the atmosphere, leaving a positive impact on the environment and the human health. It is a known fact that there are some significant environmental benefits when it comes to renewable energy, and the thermal floater module will certainly play a role in contributing to the ecological benefits. With the thermal floater module installations, the water not only has a cooling effect on the solar thermal powered systems, but in return, it provides shade to the body of water. It reduces the evaporation from these ponds, reservoirs, and lakes. This is an excellent environmental benefit of solar thermal energy in areas that are more susceptible to water loss due to evaporation can add up over time and contribute to a shortage. Concluding the background of the invention, an ideal model can be theorized for a prototype. Thank you so much for your interest and attention.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Colem Emmanuel Fomonyo Latal, a disruptive entrepreneur, and I'm also the founder and CEO of Ambitious Ventures Limited, a registered company in Cameroon. We focus on sustainable aquaculture with innovations that respect the values and principles of nature protection. And we will also be empowering all youths who will be interested to take fish farming as a profession in order to enable all Cameroonians to have access to quality catfish every day. We are looking forward to open a dominant and pioneer catfish farm in Simbok, Yaoundé, and we intend to float the markets around Mendong, Acacia, Sam, Melen, and other Yaoundé main markets with quality fresh and smoked locally produced catfish to meet up with this high demand for catfish by this population of Yaoundé. And we intend to gradually expand to other regions of the country. So during this first year, I intend to operate my business together with my mentor, Mr. Mark Mbule, who is an engineer in aquaculture, and as production and sales increase, we will engage the training of interested youths to join us in the venture. So if I am given the opportunity to get this grant, then in the next 6 months, I and my team will be able to produce over 10,000 kilograms of catfish to satisfy this high demand. And we will be able to train youths, and we'll also increase the size of our production, and we also add other locations as time goes on. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to pitch, and may God bless you. Thank you.
God bless you too. Thank you very much for those 2 videos. And yeah, congratulations. And we are very lucky because we have both winners here online today. And first of all, I would like to speak to Sparsh. Are you here? The thermal floater project.
Yes, I'm present.
Are you with me? Okay, perfect. Yeah, congratulations. First of all, you're one of the winners from India. It's great to have you here. And I would like to know, what was the biggest challenge so far for you? What was the biggest thing where you didn't know how to continue?
So the first biggest challenge I faced was how to make it into the market. Like, I didn't know how to fabricate my product. So I got in support with a few of my mentors, and they are helping me and to make my prototype into a real model.
Okay, so are you looking forward to solving the problem? So you already found people that were able to help you. Maybe there are also some people in our community today that can also give hints or advice, or have already had similar difficulties entering the market. It's like a problem many people have. If you have any ideas, please write it in the chat, and I'm sure yeah, or it might be helpful for you, hopefully. But first of all, now is the time to celebrate. You won. So I think all problems, all things that are difficult can be like forgotten until tomorrow morning. And today is the day for partying, I would say. And now I would like to have Colm Emmanuel on stage. Yes, I can see you. Nice t-shirt. So I would also like to learn from you what did bring you to this catfish project? It sounds interesting and probably badly needed, but why did you decide to work on catfish?
Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I don't know whether you can hear me. My idea to enter this catfish project because I noticed that many homes in Cameroon.
Oh, I'm afraid I'm not able. I don't know if you guys can hear him. I cannot hear him very well. Can you maybe try to get closer to the microphone?
Can you get me now?
Okay.
Hello.
I mean, maybe you can write your answer in the chat here. Because I cannot hear you. It's unfortunate because I would love to hear how you came to the idea of working with catfish.
Okay, let me try. Can you hear me?
Yeah, and nevertheless, I mean, yeah, I cannot hear you. Or maybe it's also my computer, but I cannot hear you. But nevertheless, it's been an honor to moderate this entire ceremony with you and to learn so many different aspects of how to solve problems. And if I see all those young and middle-aged people, and I see all of you really solving problems and not looking only at problems, but looking at answers and always trying to find a new answer to an existing problem. And that's, I think, that we need. Those are the future entrepreneurs that the world badly, badly needs. And I'm thanking you all for participating here. And maybe, Colm, can you lower your microphone? Because now I can somehow hear your background noise. Sorry, thank you. It was very touching and very interesting for me to get to know all of you, or at least to see you and to see from how many countries you're all coming from. And I was happy to see also that you take action, that you face challenges with entrepreneurial spirit and entrepreneurial solutions. And I think that's also one big way, one big answer to all the problems that we are facing. But today is just the beginning. Today is just the one small start to a bright future, to a new adventure. The adventure begins today, or let's say tomorrow. Today is partying, the adventure begins tomorrow. And we wish you, we from the team from Foundation Entrepreneurship, from the Go Peace Foundation, but also from the Digital Experts United, we wish you all the best. We wish you joy, commitment, and happiness for the next steps to come. Some steps might be difficult, others might be easy and easygoing. Please keep us updated. And we wish you all the best. We've had so many people from all over the world, from Burundi, Canada, India, Vietnam, Brazil, Nigeria, Uganda, Ghana, from everywhere. So the solutions that we have are huge. And we had, just a side note, we had a small problem with our live stream. So we will put this video online as soon as possible so that you can all have a look at it again. And please also keep in touch with one another, because if we work together on solving problems, we will be much stronger and we will be much happier. So this is it. This was our ceremony from 2021. I'm looking forward to reading, hearing more from your great ideas. Thank you so much for joining this competition. And enjoy the evening or the morning or wherever you are in the time zone. Enjoy the day, party, and tomorrow, let's go and save the world with entrepreneurial ideas. Goodbye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Maybe you can all put your microphone on and maybe everybody says goodbye. Now we can all make noise.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Wonderful
Uganda,
day.
hello to India, hello to Brazil.
Wherever you are.
Yes, let's all for the winners. Hey. For building your future. Congratulations to the world.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.